This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Ford F350 crew cab, dual rear wheel, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's a Lariat leather package. It has 170,000 miles. It's on a clear title. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what's right, what's wrong, so that if you get it in Kalamazoo or Billings or wherever it goes, Ecuador where we just sent one, you'll be happy instead of angry. You'll get what you paid for is what I'm saying. Front tires are about 50% tread, rear tires are about 20% tread. Very common little high-speed rock chips here and there. But really, the front fenders and grill and bumper look very good for being a tow vehicle. I mean, actually way above average. Little rock chips there. I would give the fenders, hood, and front end a 10 for a 170,000 mile dually. Very unusual. Actually, it's pretty much a 10 all the way to the back doors. The bed sides are typical dually. Actually, it's still above average. Usually they're just beat to death. This is so normal, it's not even funny. These stupid lenses, I don't know if they steal them at truck stops or what they do, but they're always missing. So we stopped getting them because they disappear from our place too. It's got two sort of interesting issues. This one, which I would just put some touch-up paint in here and it'll blend in better. It's got a little tiny ding, and then it's got a dent on the other side of the bed on top. It looks to me like they dropped the fifth wheel hitch on the top of the bed rail. Nice aftermarket exhaust. That's a brand new spare at the tow package. Alright. There's obviously what happened here is they dropped the fifth wheel hitch right here and kind of squished out the rail here. It's not really that ugly, but it is there. I wouldn't fix it. I think that's probably a $500 or $600 fix for no reason. And you probably put a fifth wheel in and do it again, and then you'll be really angry for fixing it. There's that. It's just a really pretty truck. The fun stuff's on the inside. But it looks pretty good on the outside, huh? We did put a new alternator in it. It wasn't charging the battery sufficiently, so we put a new alternator in it. There's your Ford emblem for the passenger fender. Between my fingers is the emblem for the core support. There's one new battery, and that's a new alternator. Obviously, I have an aftermarket air box. There's the Ford stamp for the driver's side core support. And there's the driver fender. This is for the good stuff underneath the rear seat and in the dash. I'll show you in just a second. Obviously you got a nice deep toolbox. Show you the roof. Nothing going on there. Boring. Back seat looks brand new. Now, excuse me with the camera here for a second. I'm going to pull the seat forward. Obviously, you've got 8-inch sub here in a box. Let me see if we can get the seat back now. And then under the seat, we have two. There's a kicker amp, and there's another amp over there. Yes, it does make some unbelievable music. And it's got a DVD player. I don't know if it has navigation in that DVD player. I would be surprised if it didn't, but I'm not going to say it does because I don't know. I know we don't have a disc for it, so it doesn't matter. This will be repaired. We're not going to put a new insert in. We're just going to have our guy who comes here on the property dye this and fill this. Okay? That works. Up, down. Let's see. Up, down. That works. Seat back looks fine. Carpet underneath. It's nice to have these. The carpet underneath these is like brand new. Alright, let me show you the center console. That. this very boring because there's not a whole lot to point out that's wrong. So I won't. Alright. Let's see. Let me turn the air on here. And the air is great. Blowing ice cold air. It's missing the face on the cup holder. And they're very proud at Ford of this. They want like $100 for this whole thing. So I'm trying to find one on the parts vehicle that we have. I'm not guaranteeing we'll have one. If you want one, we'll buy one, but you're going to have to pay for it. It's ridiculous. I hate paying money for parts like that. Let's see. There is your... We're watching the Three Stooges. I bought a movie that reminds me of My Guys. Anyway, it sounds great. That's just a movie, but trust me, when the music's going, it's crazy in here. Let's see. Alright, we also have tow on and off. Let's get... There you go. There's the miles, 170,648. This truck has been running for about an hour and a half. Obviously the turbo gauge turbos when you hit the turbo. If you don't know that and you think the turbo's broken right now, please do not buy this car. I've gotten that before and it drives me crazy. Let me put it in neutral and put it into for low. Let's see, for low. There we go. Boom. There's four-wheel drive. And that's definitely for low. Put it in neutral, reverse. That's reverse. That works fine. Go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Put it in drive. And reverse. Boom. Alright. Let's see. We also have a sliding rear window. Let's make sure it works. And it does. Let's try both passenger windows. Yep, they both work. Let's try the driver window. It works. And let's see. There we go. Let's make sure that works. And the driver rear door window works. So let's put it in neutral. Let's put it in a 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. It's on a clear title, so we don't have to send it to motor vehicles for any inspections. If you come here to take it home, you've got to pay a $250 dock fee, and you've got to pay taxes. Taxes are Tucson tax of 2%, 2.1%. I'm sorry, yeah, 2%. I'm sorry, 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 0, like Oregon or Alaska or a couple other states, and all you're going to pay is 2% tax plus a $250 dock fee. In Arizona, if you're an Arizona resident, you're going to pay the state tax of 7.1 plus a 2% city tax, so you're going to pay a total of 9.1% tax plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, period, and ship it out. You know, if we agree on 1.2 million, all you're going to pay is 1.2 million, no taxes. Anyway, this is just a killer truck. Cool sound system, DVD. I'm going to get that seat fixed, and we did an alternator and put 1 battery in. Other than that, we're good to go. So, do a little bit driving here. I'm going to turn it around and give it a stop, and then we'll do a little turbo action. Let you watch the turbo spool up. I can feel the turbo. You can actually see the turbo turboing. But I'll do it from 0 in just a second. I don't have any rattles. It's obviously a 1-ton truck, so you've got the stiff suspension, but no rattles. I'd say that the rear tires need to be replaced probably the next couple thousand miles. Front tires are probably good for another 5,000 or 10,000 miles. And you do have a brand new spare. So perhaps all you need to buy is 3 tires instead of 4. whenever that comes, and then maybe turn one of your best tires you're taking off into your spare. That's what we do. So, anyhow, that is that. Try not to hit this bus. I could use without. I don't need any Tucson Unified School District lawsuits. They are crazy people down there. All right. There's the turbo. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful driving truck. I would take this to Maine or wherever right now. Please make sure if you're the if we accept the bid that offer that you get your deposit in. No deposit, we don't have a deal. We're not on the honor system here. If we were, we'd be broke. People make offers all the time and don't come through. So please get your deposit in. We have people actually making flight arrangements and buying tickets and all kinds of stuff without a deposit, and then they see that they didn't get their paperwork and that we sold to somebody else because they got their deposit in. So please, one thing at a time. Accepted offer, then put your deposit in, then get plane tickets. So you have something to drive home. Anyway, this is a great truck. I would be all over this if I were buying one. All right? Thank you very much. Have a great week, and thanks. Bye-bye.